Yesterday was a really big deal. I mean, a really, really big deal. Yesterday was the winter solstice. And what that means is yesterday was the shortest day of the year, or the longest night, whichever you choose to look at it as. But it was it. From here on out, well, until the summer solstice, we're going to have more light each day, and I am really excited about that. Just getting past that point. I know January and February are the coldest months of the year, but getting past that point, getting into more light, is a really big deal to me. And I want to show, hang on, look at this. Let me see if I can put you somewhere. Right here, just for a second. There we go. New shirt from Ed Kirkpatrick. Thank you, Ed. I got a shirt from Ed Kirkpatrick. The days are going to start getting longer and longer, and it is a weekend. Not only is it a weekend, but it's a 4-day weekend for me, because Monday is Christmas. So yes, I am in a good mood. It's time. I've fed this morning, but it's time to go water everyone. Looks like, though, it's been raining. The cows are the ones that run out of water first. No, the ducks. Well, we'll have to make sure we give the ducks some water. But I bet you everybody else has plenty of water, but we need to go check and see. Yeah, it looks like they have plenty of water. You can see I still have 2 turkeys out, but I did get one of the hens in over there with the tom, and it's the royal palm hen, so that is good. The reason the other 2 aren't in here, they're sitting here looking at me. Can y'all see them? They're not in here because I can catch one at a time at night or early in the morning when it's still dark. And I didn't want to catch one and leave the other one out all day by herself, and because I don't know where she'd go, what she would do. She would freak out being the only one out here. I'm not really seeing much of a reason to put them in. I have 2 royal palms in this big coop, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I might leave them out, or I might put them over there in one of those goat pens for a while. It rained a lot last night and today. All muddy here where the cows have gone through. Dad and I put another bale of hay out this morning for the cows. Not this morning, this afternoon. But we got the hay out. Got 2 more ready to go when they're ready for it. It's just about time to get the does and put them back together and the bucks back together. Except for over here, because we put this mini La Mancha in kind of late. But it's okay. We can put them all over here. These others should be bred. The girls here and over there should be bred. Nigerian dwarfs go into heat every 21 to 28 days, I think it is. And they were put in before Greg left on the 29th of November. Today's the I don't know. It's the day after the solstice. Today's the 22nd. And so, probably next weekend, I'll put them all back over here. And I'll just put that little mini La Mancha over there with them, because the others will already have been bred. So the only one he can breed to are the 2 that haven't been bred. Some of you are probably wondering about those 2 dogs that came up the other day. I still have them. The thing is, the female is in heat right now, and so I'm keeping a close eye on her. She's behind you playing, and I'm a little excited that she's in heat, because that means that she's not pregnant. That was something I was concerned about since she was running around with that male puppy. I also think I got the boy out today. I put him with the goats just to kind of see how he would react. On the last video, you saw me put her with the goats, and she did fine, and she did okay with the chickens. But he chased the goats. He did really good he wasn't aggressive with them, and he's not leash trained, but he did really good with it, for not being leash trained. And then I let go of the leash and I let him go to see what he would do, and he chased the goats. And so he needs to go probably to a home that can either separate him from the goats, or someone who could spend a lot of time with him and train him on the goats. I do think he's very intelligent. They're both very intelligent. But in working with both of them, I think they look a lot alike in their size and in their facial looks and everything. But I really think he's younger than her by a few months. I think he's where she may be closer to a year old. I think he's more like 6 months old. There's no way to prove that, but just the way he acts, as playful as he is, and just there are so many things about him that makes me think that he's younger than her. Now, They're both good dogs. They're both good-tempered dogs. I've put both of these two with Dandy. I've put both of them with Caleb, and I've put the girl with Tucker, and only the girl with Tucker because I didn't know how Tucker would react to the boy. But they seem to get along with everyone. I've shown the cats to the girl, and she didn't really react. She noticed them. I didn't set the cats down to see how that would turn out. But if she's not used to cats, she could definitely get used to them. She's not an aggressive dog at all. Okay, I got a package in the mail. I got 2 packages in the mail, and I wanted to show it to you guys because I'm a little bit excited about it. So a company called Hisea reached out to me and wanted to do a collaboration with me. We talked about a couple of different ways of collaborating, but we narrowed it down to them sending me 2 free pairs of boots, and I would simply do an honest review on their boots. And so I am not getting paid for this review. However, I did receive 2 free pairs of boots with the agreement that I would just give an honest review to my viewers. And I've got to say, I am impressed with these boots. They are very comfortable. I've had another pair before, a well-known brand of boots, and they worked fine for me in the wintertime and during the rain, but they just seemed heavier and clunkier, if you know what I mean. These boots are lighter weight and they're way more comfortable. They don't sell them in wide widths, but they don't have to. I told her I needed a wide width shoe, and they don't have the wide width, and she said, well, there are 2 that people who wear wide widths have done really well with, and she was right. She was right. So like I said, I've been wearing these other pair for a few days now. Super comfortable. I will put a link in the description below this video for both of these, the exact same kind that I have here, the ones that I'm wearing and the ones in the box. And then I'll also link the Hisea website so that you can look at everything they have. If you use the discount code LGH for LG Homestead, LGH, you'll get 15% off of your purchase on any of their products at their website. I feel like the prices are competitive, and I really like the quality. I like the way they feel, and hopefully you will too. So like I said, if you're interested or you know someone who's interested, check out the links below, LGH for 15% discount. They're going to come in real handy this weekend because it's supposed to rain all weekend, off and on. It's really muddy out here. Like I said, that is not a sponsored commercial. It's not a sponsor. This is not a sponsored video. I am not getting paid. I'm not getting commission on the sales. I'm sure they're keeping up with how many clicks I get and how many sales I get, but I'm not getting any commission off of it. It's just the agreement that I made with them so that I can give you guys just an honest review, and I can get a couple pairs of boots because I was in the market for some boots. I know there's a good chance of ice and snow in January and February, and definitely some rain in March and April, so I think it was a good deal for me. I'm gonna take this dog out here and show you guys kind of how she acts around the birds. I don't know that I would leave her alone with the birds. She's really curious, but she hasn't hurt anybody. She hasn't tried to chase any goats. She plays with the other dogs. She is extremely intelligent, and because of that, she can jump out of the backyard when she wants to and jump back in the backyard when she wants to. However, I am not letting her stay. Honestly, she's coming in or staying in the cage out front because she's in heat. I don't want her around the male dogs. All of my male dogs are intact except for my Chihuahua. So to fix the problem, I'm going to take her in and get her fixed rather than take 3 male dogs in and get them fixed. Tara and Dandy are already spayed, but these are bigger dogs, and it costs more when they're bigger to get them spayed or neutered. So that's the cheapest route, is to take her in. Now, like I said, the brown dog I think is more of a puppy than she is. She will follow me everywhere, and if I take the car out here, she will follow me on the car. She will follow me on the tractor. She will follow me on the gator. She went out with me and Dad earlier when we put hay out for the cows, and she jumped in that gator, you know, like she belonged there. I wish she'd have jumped in on the other side because her feet were muddy, but you know, that's still pretty cool. She's a good little dog, if you don't mind not keeping her in a fenced-in yard. She doesn't go anywhere though. She's not gone anywhere. She stayed in the yard. I mean, on my property. She hasn't left my property except when I walk over or drive over to Mom and Dad. She'll follow me. she will get in the car when I ask her to. She was very, very timid at first, but as she feels more comfortable and she understands what I want her to do, she's pretty obedient. Come here.